Kendall with Nicole Kendall Media and Marketing, and I'm also the host of the Plainfield Chamber Chat with Nicole, a new program designed for the members of the Plainfield Chamber of Commerce. We are talking today with Alex Hershey for our second episode of this show. We are out in the community letting you know about what's going on around Plainfield, the great organizations we have here in Plainfield, and how you can get involved. So welcome, Alex.
Thanks for having me, Nicole. Glad to be here.
I am glad to have you here. It's June already.
Wow.
It's beautiful out. But how did we get to June? Like, how did that happen?
It seems like they go
wasn't
faster.
Wasn't it snowing like 2 weeks ago?
I think it was.
Seems like it. It seems like it. Well, why are we sitting here at the Plainfield Recreation Center on this beautiful sunny day? Well, because the Branches Church, well, they meet here every Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Where I go to church, and Alex, like I mentioned, is the pastor. So let's talk about the mission of the Branches and why do you meet here at the Plainfield Rec Center?
Well, we started the church in December 8th, 2013. So we're approaching our 5th anniversary, which we're really excited. It's been a great time, a great place to be a part of the community, and a great place to just sort of be the love of Christ. And so when we moved here, we were looking for a place to meet because we wanted to be out in the community.
Right.
And so often people say, why aren't you in a building? And they say, we want to be, our focus to be on people and not bricks. And so we meet here. The rec center lets us rent out space on Sunday morning, and we can have so much fun with it. We use the first floor, the whole first floor. We meet and worship, and then our kids are in a safe place to learn about Jesus, and also awesome places to have fun too.
Yeah.
So,
now you have the Twigs program. Speaking of the kiddos, you have the Twigs program here designed up until 5th grade, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So I know that's a lot of fun.
They have a lot of fun, and they get to learn about Jesus, but also just learn what it means to be Jesus' love in our community as well.
And speaking of the community, I know you're very active and you're very passionate about giving back to the community. So why don't you share with us the One Thing initiative that you do every month?
Well, we do a thing called One Thing. One of my favorite parts about when we first moved here and started the church was getting out and getting to know all the nonprofits in the community.
Yeah.
And Hendricks County is blessed with great nonprofits. Plainfield is blessed with great nonprofits as well, and great people that want to make our community stronger and better here locally, and then also going into the city in Indianapolis, but also globally. And it's really great. And so one of my favorite things was just getting out and getting to know them. And so I think that we started early on, and actually the organization that we helped was Family Promise. One of our first organizations was that we said we just want to collect one thing for your organization. And so every month we have that one thing where we collect something, and then we are able to give it to them. So if it's collecting laundry detergent, or if it's collecting pillows,
highlighters for teachers,
and just whatever it may be. But it's our turn to be a blessing. I think sometimes we can forget that as churches, and I don't want to be a church that forgets that. We want to be a church that is here to serve the community, bless the community, as much as we possibly can.
Well, and I think you do a great job of that. Personally, when I go to a church, I want to feel like I can connect with that pastor and that message, and this guy's the real deal. So I always appreciate that. Seriously, I do. So let's talk about giving back to the community a little bit more. I see the Branches bounce houses and slides all over Plainfield.
Yes.
Tell us about the activities you have coming up this summer where people in the community might be able to connect with you and see you out.
Well, man, one of our first main things that we purchased as a church was a big inflatable slide. And
Let's wave to the helicopter.
Wave to the helicopter.
This is how popular this show has become. They are watching us via
bringing it in.
The sky.
That's awesome. Anyway, but
we're going to keep going with it.
We are.
That's what we do.
But so we love being out in the community, and so we're like, what would be great to have as a church? And so we were like, let's get this ginormous inflatable slide.
I mean, we play on bounce houses and slides.
Yes.
The kids love that,
right? And the kids love it, and it's big enough for the adults to love it too.
Right.
And so we did this so we could set it up in parks so that we could meet people. And now what it's turned into is that we love to be able to show up at like the library, the Plainfield Library summer kickoff. You may have just saw us there. And then
Farmers
also
market,
we're going to be at the
right?
farmers market a lot this summer. They're going to be doing a kids corner type of thing, and so you'll see us there, and we're really excited about it. And we have other places throughout the summer and throughout the fall that we'll throw it up to.
Yeah, and we'll talk about where you're going to be a little bit later in the year. As we talk today, we're going to give your contact information at the end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But coming up in just a few short weeks, the Mega Kids Camp is going to take over the Plainfield Recreation Center from June 18th to the 21st.
Yeah.
And it's free. It's free. Did y'all hear that? So who can attend the Mega Kids Camp?
We have any kid that is, I believe it's it's preschool potty trained all the way from entering into 5th grade, and so it's an elementary based camp, and it's focused on sports, and then it's also focused on science this year. And so
fun stuff.
we have some people in our congregation who are a blessing in their career, and now they get to be a blessing to these kids for this week. And they're going to learn some great basketball things, or basketball. That shows you how sporty I am. Basketball things, some basketball skills, and then also some great science stuff. And so really cool. And then through that, they're going to hear about the love and grace of Jesus too.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
And there's a reason the church is called the Branches.
Yeah.
Because you are branching out into the community. So how many kids did you have last year that attended the Mega Kids Camp?
I think I heard we had like 164 last year kids attended, and so then we have great volunteers. I think we had almost 80 volunteers last year.
Awesome.
And so just everyone gets involved. If you want to sign your kids up, sign them up. There's still time. Sign your kids up for Mega Kids Camp. And then if you're saying, well, I would like to volunteer as well, you're welcome to volunteer. We love it. You can even sign up on the day of.
Yeah.
And you can even and then we can run a background check, and it's all good because your safety is so important for your kids to come, and it is just a great week.
It is. It definitely will be. We're looking forward to another year. Now, Alex and I met through the Plainfield Chamber of Commerce. I've known Alex for a long time, and the chamber, for me, really holds everybody together, doesn't it? Now, what is it that you love so much about being a member of the chamber?
Well, when we moved here, we were just trying to meet people. Right. As I said, I was a pastor of nobody, except for, and
a new pastor, that's how it goes.
So when we started the church, but I'll tell you, one of the people that first sat down with me was Brad, the chamber director, and he sat down with me, and he just gave me some great insight to this community. And so that sort of began the foundation of what the chamber means to me, is learning the foundation of our community that we want to be a part of, that we want to have success in, that we want to have fruit in. And then what is also great is that over the years that you build great friendships.
You do.
And so the friendships that are there and that are supportive of what you're doing and how you're doing it, and that always check in on you. And for me, I mean, I'm the only full-time on my church staff. I have part-time people, but it's also a time to go once a month just to have some dialogue with people, and people checking in on me. I know I'm also part of the Small Business Roundtable with John Anderson, which the chamber offers, and that has been awesome just to say, are you staying on task?
Yeah,
and it's
keeps
a really
you accountable
neat thing.
for your business actions, right? It's nice to work with like-minded individuals who are trying to get to that next step in their business or in their organization,
and
right?
this chamber the Plainfield Chamber does such a great job of welcoming our school superintendent and our town council, and so when you're you want to be a part of the community, the chamber provides that. You will meet those people every time we gather, so it's really cool.
I think it keeps you in the know of what's going on around town,
does.
right? For sure. Well, for more information on the branches, Alex, let's talk about your Facebook page, your website. How can people get in touch with you?
Well, we love Facebook.
I do too.
I'm a Facebook junkie.
I kind of like social media. Can you?
Yes,
kind of fun.
It's good. So you can check us out on Facebook. The cool thing that we have going on Facebook too nowadays is that we have a Facebook Live. So if you're I don't know if I want to check it out, I want to check it out first by watching a video, you can go on our Facebook page and you can watch a service right there, and then also it just keeps you updated from Mega Kids Camp to what our one thing is for the month to just fun pictures of what's going on Sunday mornings and throughout the week. And then we also have our webpage, which is iamthebranches.com, and you can go on there and just see when we meet and what we're about too. So places that you can follow us.
All right, an open invitation to check out the Branches Church here in Plainfield.
Absolutely, we would love to see you on Sunday morning. We would love to see you and just have you experience the love and grace of Jesus and experience how we can then serve our community in a big way. So.
Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. right here at the Plainfield Recreation Center, right,
You
Alex?
better believe it.
All right. Well, for more information on Alex, be sure to check out IamTheBranches.com, like Alex just mentioned. And for more information on the Plainfield Chamber of Commerce, you can check them out on Facebook at Plainfield Chamber of Commerce or online, plainfield-in.com. Now, Alex, it's hot out here.
It is.
We're jumping in the pool.
Jump in the pool.
See you guys
Oh my
later.
gosh.
Thanks
See ya.
for watching.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Nicole.